We're back. Wow, it's been a minute.
Oh my gosh, we missed you guys. Hi, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Nest, and this is
Mom and Daughter Talk,
where we hope to inspire,
encourage,
and uplift your
mother-daughter relationships.
We're back.
Wow, it's been a minute.
Oh my gosh, we missed you guys. A lot has changed. For starters, as you see, we have a new background, y'all.
And microphones. Woo!
And we got some microphones. Mm-hmm. You know, test, 1, 2. We hope y'all have been great. I think it's been like 3 months.
Yeah. I think back in February.
Oh, that's 4 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 4.
It's been 4 months, y'all. Mm-hmm. But like we said, we're back better than ever, not just on the outside, but on the inside, y'all. And the promises that we were waiting on have come to pass. Mm-hmm. So go ahead, take it, Mama.
Well, one of them, there's actually quite a few, but one of them is that we moved into a new home. And it was a long time coming, but I'll just say it in a synopsis in that there was a time where I had a lot and I lost a lot, meaning when I was married to her dad, we were real estate investors, and so we had like 10 properties across the U.S. And so I've bought houses before, but I've never done it by myself. And I was talking to someone, and they were like, how did you do it as a single mom as far as buying a house? And I'm just going to share with you what I shared with them. And first is my faith in the Lord. And I do believe his word where it talks about giving as far as your tithes and offerings. So I've been faithful and consistent in that. And then also too, beyond that, like as the Lord puts it on your heart to give to certain people, then I think it's important to be obedient to that, because it's something about sowing that God has something to give back to you. And the third is money management. I can't even emphasize that more. It's just as important as the other two as well, because the word says that, you know, if you can be faithful in another man's, then God can bless you with your own. And there's something about, it's not about the amount of money you make, but what you do with what you have, you know? So yeah, those are the 3 things. And, you know, saved up enough to do the down payment. And actually Vanessa helped me with that, because she's, you know, got her degree in finance, and she helped me budget and different things, and just asking God for consistency and faithfulness to stick to that. And so that has helped a lot. So thank you, baby.
Oh, you welcome. And honestly, it was like such a quick work I feel like God did, because she got her own salon, her first salon. She's a hairstylist last year in March. So that was
actually, it wasn't my first salon, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. She got her, second?
Yeah, that was the second salon.
Okay, salon, like a little over a year ago. Mm-hmm. And then now to have a house, like you didn't really start saving until 8 months or something like that. It was like, I don't know, it was just a quick work. And honestly, just to sit back and watch like what you've done and how God, like you really put God first. Like, you know, people claim to know God, but then there's people who actually live that thing out. And I was like, wow, like to see you really live that out as a woman of God, it's really like just poured into me a lot.
And see, that right there is to me priceless, because, you know, things come and go. Things of this world are just that. It's just things. And so, like the word says, anything that you see is temporary. But things that you cannot see, those intangibles, those are the things that are eternal. So it just really blesses my heart that as a daughter that, you know, with children, really more is caught than taught. And like just to think that as you watched me, that it really helped you in your walk with the Lord, that to me is priceless. Yeah. So that's awesome.
That's beautiful. Yeah. And I mean, this house, like, y'all, I put in a little for the surround sound.
Oh yeah.
I just gotta hype myself up. But yeah, this house, like we know this, it's not just for us. Like, what do you call it?
Oh, I was just saying that I call it the embassy, because it really is where we feel like we'll be doing the work of the Lord in here too. Of course, you know, God has blessed us and we, you know, being part of that. But honestly, like I love to host and different things that I haven't been able to do for like, I don't know, a cool decade because I didn't have enough space or, you know, wanted to do it the way that I want to do it. And so, just opening it to other people. And then also what we're doing here, you know, so yeah, there's purpose in this space. And I'm so thankful. And really, when we share these things, it really is, like you said, it's not to boast in any way. Really, if we are going to boast, it's to boast in the Lord and what He can do.
Yeah.
And to encourage too, because again, I didn't even realize it, but people, tell me, how'd you do it as a single mom? Like, I hope that encourages someone that if God did it for me, He can do it for you as well. I'm not anyone special per se. It's really on our end of how where we choose to put our faith.
Yeah.
So I just want to encourage you, single moms out there, single dads out there, you can do it. Of course, it's easier with a partner, but you can do it on your own too, with you and God. Absolutely.
Yeah, and single young people in your 20s, we can do it too.
Absolutely.
Manage your money right. You can do it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was her promise. Mine, it's God's so funny. Mine kind of like half came, half still waiting. So I'm still in my patience, preparation, literally waiting season. So I'm not going to disclose all of that yet because it's still in the works. And when it comes to pass, because I'm having the faith that it is, then it will be my testimony that I will freely share with y'all.
Can I ask you something though?
Yeah.
During that waiting period, because I do know that there's the promise and then there's that middle, or I would say if it's like if the promise is in the room down the hallway, sometimes during that hallway journey, woo, give me like 3 things, adjectives that you're learning during this process in that hallway to your promise.
Oh Lord, that's a great question. Focus on the Lord, patient endurance, and I'm learning, I don't know, stretching. The last one just is stretching, and it's not fun. It's not easy. When it's low, like it's low. But when it's high, it's high. Like I've had to come to find that balance of contentment in the Lord and literally learning, like I knew that, don't put anything or anyone before God, but I never really practically like put that into play. But now like waiting on this promise, which is a person, to give more context. So waiting on like a person, it's kind of like, all right, Lord, like literally I can't control anybody. I can't do anything. I'm literally just like moving as you tell me. Like the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord, and you're guiding my steps, Lord.
Yeah. And you're right, when it has to deal with a person, because there's wills involved and God's not going to override our will, it really is where you have to stay, I'm sure, patient and prayerful, and
Absolutely.
But
it's growing me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God is in the process. That's something that I have learned, is like He doesn't waste any situation to draw us closer to Him and to be more like Him as far as character-wise.
Yeah.
And something you said about contentment, I love it, because it says godliness with contentment is great gain, and in whatever state you're in, to be content. I'm learning that as well.
I mean, don't let us fool y'all. Wait, don't let us fool you, y'all. These past 3-4 months, they've been kind of brutal sometimes. Like, to be honest, and we gonna be honest here, like, sometimes it's like, I don't want to wait on this promise. Like, even getting this house, it was a whole ordeal, which we could share later too. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else? I think
not right now. I think that's just wanted to share it with you and just let you know that we're back. And so like and subscribe, and join us in our journey.
And these microphones too, y'all. We're probably gonna turn this into a podcast too. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But when we get that rocking, then we'll be YouTube and podcast, so you could follow us on the podcast.
All right.
Okay. Thanks for joining. We hope that you enjoyed, and we will see y'all next time.
All right. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Okay.
All right.